Oh, the weather outside is frightful, which means it's time for another gear review. Hey there, David Webb from Explore Magazine, and I love winter. Some of my absolute passions only happen this time of year. Skiing, snowshoeing, winter camping, and just being out in the weather like this is so great, especially when you have the right gear. And a big part of that gear is footwear. It's not just about performance, it's about safety. Did you know that every year in the province of Ontario alone, some 20,000 people end up in the emergency ward due to slip and falls on ice and snow? There have been leaps and bounds in the outdoor footwear market in terms of wet and winter grip. Some soles are using essentially the same rubber as snow tires, and it's working well. But there's one brand that stands above the rest. I want to talk about ICEBUG. ICEBUG is actually a Swedish company. They're available worldwide, and their goal is extreme winter traction, as well as environmental sustainability. I'll get to the traction in a minute, but it's worth mentioning that this company is the first climate-positive outdoor footwear brand. That's because they offset 200% of their carbon emissions. This boot, the ICEBUG Stride, is full of blue sign material, recycled polyester, recycled fleece, recycled rubber. The list goes on and on. It's quite commendable because, as we found out in recent years, the outdoor industry can be a bit dirty, which is ironic because we all love the outdoors so much we should strive to protect it. ICEBUG's doing that. But let's talk tech. This is the men's Stride. It's a mid-height winter hiker, waterproof breathable membrane, rubber outsole, EVA midsole, a lot of the standard tech you're gonna see on a lot of winter hikers. What makes this boot stand apart? Flip it upside down to check out. Not only will you see deep rubber lugs, you'll also see embedded pieces of fabric that help with the traction, but more than anything, you're gonna see 16 carbide-steel lugs. That's right, carbide steel, built into this shoe. Simply put, no amount of winter rubber can stand a chance against this. In fact, the website ratemytreads.com gave the ICEBUG shoes a top rating, as I believe the only shoe that was able to grip an 11-degree slope in wet and dry ice. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, but above all it grips. But I'm gonna stop blathering on about it. Let's go see how it actually grips so you can get what I mean. Fresh wet snow and a moderate slope? No problem whatsoever. But how do they compare? Well, here's the same slope with a pair of high grip trail runners. As you can see, a lack of sure-footedness caused me to stutter step and fall. Of course, it's not all about extreme traction. These boots are also warm and dry. Now for the ultimate test. Watch me bring my unruly dog under control down this steep and slippery slope. No problem. Conditions like these are a recipe for a slip and fall. Listen, you can actually hear the carbide steel spikes digging into the surface. I traverse this with total confidence. Incredible. Simply put, there is nothing like this that I've tested. These 16 carbide lugs just absolutely demolish snow and ice. I've tried all the winter soles out there, and while they're good, the truth is a lot of manufacturers overstate how much they grip on true, real-world wet snow and ice. These don't. Now, whether it's a safety concern for you or someone you love, or you just want the best performance in conditions like this, I would highly recommend checking out the ICEBUG Stride or other offerings from the ICEBUG line, but particularly for winter hiking, this is probably your best bet. And then go forth and be merry, because even though the weather outside is frightful, these shoes are just delightful. I'm David Webb. Thanks for tuning in today, and hey, live the adventure.